do not take any day for granted, because you never know. You never know if this is a time period that I got to step away from basketball due to injury. You never know if it's a situation where, you know, something comes up in like a pandemic a couple of years ago with COVID. And you look back on those times and you say to yourself, I wish I could have done more. And one thing I'll tell them all the time is, you got to take each moment like it's the last.
And after a 10-year drought, the Eagles of Morehead State are going back to the big dance. Wow.
This place should be full every time you got Division I basketball right here in your backyard. I get in arguments all the time at work. People say, oh, my son could play there or whatever. And I make a lot of people mad. I look at them and I say, your son can't play at Morehead. He's a step slow, he's 2 steps slow, and they say, oh, you're crazy. I said, no, you need to come to a game and watch it. Then you can tell me honestly if your son can play. Not everybody can play here.
First of all, thanks for everybody being here. We're extremely excited to get this season started 2 weeks from today, opening up at Alabama. We fell a little bit short last year in the OVC tournament, but we got an opportunity to really redeem ourselves in the NIT and the program's first NIT. And coming off of our OVC Media Day last week, we didn't know exactly what this season was going to hold for Mark. He had to have a procedure done last week, and we didn't know if that would be a short-term recovery or a long-term one, but we were going to be prepared for either of those outcomes. And as we said here right now, it looks like it's going to be a longer-term recovery that's probably going to make it difficult for him to come back this season. And so because of the maturity and the growth that he's had, that's going to be just as important this year off the court, in the locker room, on the bench with the rest of our players, so that he can leave his imprint with our team, not necessarily logging stats for us.
When we found out Mark was going to be out for a little bit, for me personally, it hurt. That's my guy. That's my brother. That's like my right hand. You know, we played a year with each other, so we really had the connection going for us, and we were ready to go for year 2. And then finding out that he was out, it hurt my heart. It stung, and I know it stung with the team.
It's really tough, just knowing, but I got a lot of trust in God. You know.
Well, I broke my wrist August 19th, and we was just, doing the regular practice, went up for a layup, and kind of lost my balance in the air while I was in the air. And first instinct, try to brace your fall with your, with your hands, or at least that's mine. So braced it, and I actually tore my ligaments in both wrists my freshman and sophomore year. So it was like, as soon as I did it, I kind of knew like it wasn't just a sprain.
Great group of guys that I'm surrounded with, great staff that keeps uplifting me every day, so it could be harder, but they're making it a lot easier to cope with.
He's one of the best guys I've ever been around. He's one of the best players I've ever been around. Mark is he's a big part of our team. He's a crucial part of our team, He's the National Player of the Year last year. So, having that leadership voice that he brings it's very crucial to our team, even though he's not out there in the jersey with us.
This basketball team, man, it means a lot, man. I'd have been to two colleges, 2 organizations, 2 different, universities. So, and this one is quite different because of the family, the unity. We got close really quick in the summer. We did a lot of events, where Coach P have us, going to the lake, going to dinner, going to his house, going to, the coach's house. So that's what I like most about this team, is just we're really close, and like I said, brotherhood is really important to us.
Why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low tolerance, cause they don't even know what up I'ma always win.
And good evening and welcome to L.S.T. Johnson Arena in Morehead, Kentucky. It's where the Morehead State Eagles will entertain the Shawnee State Bears in their home opener. Hi again, everyone. I'm Chuck Mraz along with Drew Barnett. The Eagles will be out to grab their first win.
Out of bounds, they'll be similar to us. They'll be big, head up on the ball. They'll be switching everything. We just built a very consistent culture of guys who love basketball and they want to be around one another. And so we spend a lot of time together. The players want to get better, and it's contagious amongst the team with your young guys. And so guys are getting in with Dylan and wanting to get in extra work just to make sure that they can withstand the longevity of the season and kind of have some injury prevention and taking care of their bodies.
Just putting on the jersey and performing in front of the community and everybody here, I mean, it's a dream come true. I mean, kids wish they can do this and play on the D1 level, and I'm just blessed and glad that God gave me the opportunity to do this, so it means a lot.
No matter what happens, Lord, we stick together and accomplish our goal of getting better each and every day, Lord, and we'll give you the honor and the glory as we fight and earn this victory. In Jesus' name we pray. All right, let's go, fellas.
First punch.
Here we go. Together on three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's go. We're out. Let's go. Let's go.
Opening tap is controlled by Morehead State. The Eagles reset. Elwell down the wing a ways. Dancing picks up the dribble to the high post left to Ayemi and back to Thelwell. Left block, Minix backs his man down, turns short, scoop, got it.
Right here with Riley, okay? Whoever's guarding in this corner right here, it can't be like this because Riley's not like that now. Does everybody understand it? Now, please watch. You don't got to be all the way over here. We're still not hedging.
I think the way that we approach things, not even just the games itself, I think the way we approach practice, the film room, and just like weights, whatever the case may be, like it's a different approach than most schools have. I think that we're really strategic with what we do, and we're always thinking about how to get better.
That was really good. All right, no let up. Guys were sharing the ball. Okay, you got the ball to the guys who needed to. How about my boy Brady? Where's Brady?
Final score from Johnson Arena in Morehead, Kentucky. Morehead State rolls to a 96-40 victory over Shawnee State.
I think the one thing that I like more than anything is not having to prompt them to come up and see me. In particular, come into this office or say they want to come over to the house or go out to dinner or go to church. It's when you don't have to ask and yet they show up. That's really rewarding.
Man, the goals is go far, man. Win OVC, man, and like I said, with the staff, you know, they got a great preparation for us. You know, they got the recipe for winning. You know, Coach P had 20+ win season, so he has the recipe. He's implementing us every day, man, just winning habits, you know, goes about not just on the court, but like winning habits goes off the court, the way you carry yourself off the court. Every day, man, just getting 1% better every day, and, you know, just chipping away every day, step by step, brick by brick.
I was born and raised in Morehead. I actually went to school on the campus. Even in high school, there was a Breckenridge Training, which was it was a high school. It was actually K through 12. I attended high school there, played sports there, played the old Weatherby gym across the street. That's where played in Allen Field, played our baseball games there, and I've been a MSU sports fan since the early 60s.
Here's what I tell people all the time: let me buy your ticket. You come here and watch one game, and I guarantee you'll be back. It's easy to say from a distance, I don't want to go watch that basketball game, but I'll drive 2 hours down the road and watch a basketball game and spend $200 on that. Come here one time, I'll buy your ticket. Come here and watch this game, and I guarantee you'll have a different feeling by the time you leave. The speed of the game here, the OVC is full of 6'3" guards that can fill it up from all over the court. Come here and watch Morehead State play, and I guarantee you'll buy another ticket to the game.
Well, I've always enjoyed watching local teams, and this is about as local as you can get, living just a couple of miles from the arena. So we've always been able to enjoy a fall or a winter, depending upon the times. We'd go to weekend games, we'd go to evening games, and in a way, it was just another source of entertainment that we could partake in.
The most memorable moment that I ever had as an MSU fan was in 1970. Western Kentucky went to the Final Four and had a tremendous basketball team. They were in the OVC at that point in time, and Morehead beat them here at Weatherby in a overtime game, and it was a thrill. And then the last couple of years, it's been really good to rekindle that fire and see the program get back to its glory days.
Hey, away stack, here we go. Solid, good, interchange. Get in there, Eddie. Oh, blue. Find your gap, Rose. Win your ball. Do it again. Come on, J2, stay down. He got you. You guys can't be like halfway between on this field. Like you're like you'll say the first one loud and then you don't say it. If you want to say it, just say it. Get a gap, Lou. Do it again. We can switch in here. When we can't switch, it's the risk that just has to miss. Right? It's right down the pipe. But we start to come together, right?
Well, good evening and welcome to OVC Johnson Arena in Morehead, Kentucky. It's where the Morehead State Eagles will play host to the Mercer Bears. Hi again, everyone. I'm Chuck Moraz, along with my partners tonight, Lou Barnett. They'll try to get back to the goal.
Oh, what a
Dish it out to Miles, and he slams it down. Screen and come to his right, cross court toward the left side. Thelwell, catch and shoot. Three, yes!
Good looking shot by Drew Thelwell.
Workside Quinones, their man-to-man. He'll drive, take it to the right corner, wide open. Ricks, the three, got it!
Good looking shot.
For minutes, high right, open. Thelwell for three, yes!
At times you've got to live in the moment. It doesn't mean you get too high, too low. You got to have some fun with it. And if you don't, and you get too serious, and I think it becomes a little overcomplicated. You got to push yourself each day, but you got to have some fun with it.
Knocked it away, but Thelwell got it back. Thelwell got it by him. He'll drive, lay it up, score it. Whistle foul, count the bucket, and a foul on Ngumezi.
Going into most games, it's like almost like a business plan, a SWOT analysis. You got to know your strengths and your personal weaknesses, how to capitalize on your strengths, how to minimize your weaknesses, and just being flexible on the run and understanding that the goal is to win, not to win your way.
Your sprint long, Captain. Your sprint long is coming right back.
Now, listen, I learned a long time ago, okay? I never am pissed off after wins. You understand it? Okay? Never. Whether we win by a lot, we win by a little, okay? That was not a perfect game, but you got to learn how to win close ball games, okay? Get your rest, take care of your business tomorrow, all right? And then we'll get in there on Thursday.
What I learned is we can compete with anybody. At the end of the day, you put 5 on the floor, they're going to have to compete against us, just like we have to compete against them.
Having a lot of people here and just showing us some support and being here, that plays a big role in what we do.
I think athletics generally is the front porch of a university, and I don't think it's any different here. I think basketball kind of leads that charge, not to be disrespectful to any of our sports. We love them all, but there is in Kentucky in general, East Kentucky, there's a focus on basketball, good basketball. We have both of those, and I think it gives a positive message, news media-wise. It's a little bit like the Flutie effect. When sports are doing really, really well, schools tend to do really, really well. So our admissions department, our education, all of those things seem to grow when athletics is doing well, and basketball just happens to be the front porch of that.
Good evening and welcome to historic Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky for action between the Morehead State Eagles and the host Bellarmine Knights.
All right, but look, I want them to be blind outside of their vision, and we got a space, and we got to come off.
Eat him up right there. Okay? What's going to happen is we're going to get that drive. This was going to be the first team that we would play that we were probably going to have more talent than them top to bottom. However, that was not going to be enough.
Rebound, Minix double teamed, looking for help, and lost the ball out of bounds, trying to get in there. Comes right angle drive. Spins, looks, fades, fires, and hits.
Okay, we're fine. We just got a third generation.
Gives Morehead State the lead again. Thelwell jump feed down low, Miles for the two-hand slam. To be Jordan Lathan. Lathan out to Thomas, catching over his head. Right side to Lathan, step left. Right corner, Ricks down low. Minix all by himself. Two-hand slam.
We had to build up a very specific set of habits that was only going to help us to beat Bellarmine, but that was going to test our maturity and it was going to test our discipline if we could do that.
For a throwback rip away, we want to take your man out of that gap as soon as humanly possible.
Hey, absolutely no let up, fellas, all right? I want to bully these guys on the glass, take care of the basketball, take unbelievable pride defensively right now. Let's be the toughest team, the most disciplined team. Together on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Everybody's above the free throw line, take one step and slip.
Comes to the hole, scoops off the window and in.
job in the second half, okay, of making sure that we made those offensive adjustments, okay. Ended up scoring 42 in the second half. Cut that up. Oh, baby. Only 8 turnovers today. Pray that this brings us closer together and gives us great confidence moving forward, Lord. Watch over us. Bless our travels right here, Lord. Allow us to rest our bodies and heal up so that we can get back and we can prepare, learning from this one, and earn another victory. In your name, Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Let's go.
Amen.
Great job. Great job. Nice and loud. Love you dudes, man. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. You're still shifting through just how good are you for your level, right? Because at that point, I think we had played Alabama, we had played Purdue, we had played Penn State, we had played a non-Division I, and oftentimes in those Power 5 games you can play really well and maybe you don't win. Against the non-Division I games, you don't always play well and you're typically still going to win, so you're trying to figure out just how good you are. So the Mercer game was a big win here at home, but then the Bellarmine game was even bigger because it was the first true road test against a like-level team.
I think we have an extremely intelligent group year after year, and we prioritize that in our recruiting process. So they're able to pick up concepts, develop habits extremely quickly. But I think a lot of what we focus on as a staff and as a team is more about eliminating what goes into losing rather than how to win. And if you can eliminate enough losing habits, usually you don't beat yourself enough nights that it works out over the course of 31 games.
So it was a huge moment for us to get a road win, our first road win of the season, and to be able to do it in a fashion that we knew was not only going to put a win in the win column, but it was going to help us moving forward because now we have confidence that we can learn to do something very different than what we've done to win a specific game, and that's a great lesson to help you push forward through what's going to be a very different season.
And good evening and welcome to Fabled Assembly Hall in Bloomington, Indiana. It's the home of the Indiana University Hoosiers. We're hosting the Morehead State Eagles here in just a few minutes.
You know, I think it comes down to the growth that our team had, right? You know, anytime that you're playing a Power 5 team, which that was our 4th one of the year, and we had gotten better in each one of those, you know, from Alabama to Purdue to Penn State, and now here's our last chance to really test ourselves. Going into that game, you know, I think our guys had a lot of confidence. It was our 12th game of the year, and they not only had confidence in each other and in themselves, but they had confidence in our ability to put a game plan together. And if they execute that game plan, then we're going to be in position to be able to win against no matter who it is. You got to be the aggressors. When that shot goes up, go make the first contact. Absolutely no old school box outs. Go hit, and let's go snatch with 2 hands, and let's get out transition. Let's run these dudes' guts out all night, okay?
Inside the Phoenix, lost it, got it back, laid it home, count the basket, he's fouled by Renew. He'll drive right, get to the baseline, and hole, scoop and score. Jordan Lathan now jumping into a long 3, got it. Spins off, no offensive rebound, Minich baseline left, right hand scoop is in. Wide left Thomas, catch and shoot 3, smash! That one went in. Comes wide right, back to his left. He'll penetrate, left block to the goal, and a scoop and score! Drive now, Thelwell. Thelwell driving the right arc. Kick back to the far side. Bricks fade away. Free and roll and go.
dudes don't want to be here, okay? They are getting their heads ripped off right now. You best believe that. And they are going to go hard to the glass. They're going to sprint lanes. They're going to illegal screen. They're going to grab. They're going to hold. They're going to do all of that stuff. I'm telling you right now, that's what it's going to be. So as we go through, we talk about adjustments. We got to get our mind set for that tough physicality right here and understand we're still going to win despite all of that.
They look so lost on our hip taps. Don't have the ball stick. If you just go into a hip tap, I guarantee they're going to put 2 on the ball. They're going to leave the ball. They don't know what they want to do with it. Keep running it fast. You guys are going to do great. Good job.
Obviously coming out in that environment, making shots, holding your own, and sharing the ball and playing as a real collective team, it just does so much for you, even if you don't come out on the right side of that game. And so it was a great confidence booster for guys like Eddie and certainly Jordan Lathan to have his first 30-point game in his college career. But at the same time, you know, God had bigger plans for us to just win that game. Who knows where our season would have gone if we had, you know, finished that game off with, you know, scoring a basket on that last possession there in Assembly Hall. We didn't do it. But so there was a sting and there was a pain that came from not being able to finish that off. But I think that gave us a great hunger and a great balance of confidence to go through the rest of the year and fight for another opportunity to get a chance to play another Big Ten team.
Tradition never graduates. You know, the past teams that we've had here, when I played, the teams before me that were OVC champions, and, you know, the people that started this program, all of those pieces make Morehead State basketball currently an opportunity to be successful. And, you know, one of the things we've tried to be as gatherers to this institution, and it's no different in basketball. We want all our fans. We've had the nation's leading scorer here. You know, we've played NCAA tournaments and won. We've had National Coaches of the Year here. All those things are a part of the greatness of Morehead State basketball. We're fortunate to have greatness currently right here with Coach Pradlin and the current team that we have, but it's also about our tradition. We want all of our folks to come back, to come visit, be engaged, be part of the giving, be part of the successes here, and that really makes this the family feel. And, you know, one of my mottos is we are family. You can't be family if you're not family, so we want all our people to be back.
Gotta win it with your discipline, man. Okay? Strong with, share the ball, play off your shot fakes on the perimeter, inside, finish through contact. Get to 2 feet, go right through their chin. Compete on this glass with this lineup that we have, okay? You should kill on the offensive glass if you're going like you're capable of doing it every single time, okay? Our discipline has got to win out. The most important moment of our season was when we came in on Monday after we lost to this team 3 weeks ago. How much growth we've had, how much humility we've had, how much better we have gotten. All right, look, unbelievable battle, okay? Look, I know we're tired. I get it, okay? But look, all of those offensive rebounds came on terrible shots that you forced by being unbelievably disciplined, right? Squaring guys off, veering them off when we needed to, being tight in gaps, staying down, not leaving your feet on shot fakes, the whole deal, right? I'm not going to show you guys one more clip of not being where you're supposed to be when that ball's in the post. Do you understand? Eddie went in there, slid to the 4 of the very first possession, got exactly where he's supposed to be, and we got a basket.
By the time Riley passes you the ball, your head should be directly underneath the backboard in the rim. That's where you should be. Shouldn't be out wider or anyplace else. Guards, all right, it wasn't just all in the 5s. You guys did a really bad job pinching. Drew, 2 times you didn't pinch. Another time you just straight interchanged. The guy still was hoping up. Eddie, the one time you didn't pinch, you just ran into your own man and ran out opposite. You got to go to the elbow and just show your hands. You don't necessarily got to dive, but you just have to show your hands to occupy that guy. What you got?
Once you show your hands, just back up to the top of the key. If you go through, then he just opens up, and it's working. We got Phil Thomas, unbelievable having to play some 2, okay? But I'll be honest, the most impressive thing here tonight is not on this stat sheet. It's Eddie Ricks locking that dude up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. God, what did he do, Kyle? Ooh, he told on himself.
Listen, I'm super proud of you guys. Listen, that tech, that's on me, okay? Listen, I don't get too many of those, and I'm not defending it, but when I see one of our guys laying down on the ground getting his head knocked off, I'm going to get pissed. You understand? But that's on me, and I'm not going to do that again. You guys got it? All right? You guys are doing an unbelievable job being disciplined, showing that, all right? And so I'm going to do the same thing. I got to take that lead from you, okay? Unbelievable job, okay? The last thing before we huddle up, Andrew Thelwell just tied the record for most ways the pro character.
One more time.
Okay.
Hey, break us down real quick. You remember what it say? Family on 3. Real loud now.
Family on 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. The rest of you guys. Bench, 8 set to 5. Turn over the inverted row, 8 set to 10.
Follow me, I'll show you what's next. Cause you ain't doing nothing unless you making them sweat. Unless you making them sweat. Watch your step cause we making them sweat. Cause you ain't doing nothing unless you making them move. Turn up the beat and blow out the fuse. We too wild for somebody to snooze.
The coaches did a fantastic job of recruiting somebody who was a good basketball player, but also somebody who was a good character person. You could talk with them and realize, hey, these are good quality guys.
The coaches have created a sense of culture and family here that I truly believe is the element of success. And also regionally, Morehead State's a known entity now in the basketball world for sure.
Can tell where it's going. I've seen this. I know all your steps. Now we over that. Tell me what's next. Come on, everybody, follow me. I'll show you what's next. Cause you ain't doing nothing unless you making
left. This is where you need to be. All right, you're high enough to touch it. In case there is a little bit of a turn down, and once it starts to come off, you're here, and then we're going back, just like that. All right?
This is the key, man. Let's get out. Let's get up. Okay, we shouldn't be circling back looking for outlet passes. Let's go. Get that thing cooking, man. Change sides, okay? We saw against Western Illinois. We did a better job getting out, getting up. We let the ball stick to one side.
The reason we've been able to be consistent is we don't necessarily get complacent when we're winning, right? We're probably harder on the players after a win than even a loss. Because we're trying to poke holes and figure out, okay, this was good, but it's not going to be good enough moving forward.
Finishing every possession, coming out of your area, snatching rebounds at 12 feet with two hands, getting out, sprinting those lanes, not letting that thing stick, driving, playing through contact, finishing through contact. We don't need any help from anybody. Officials, we don't need no help from anybody else in this league. This right here is what we have. This is all we need.
Jump, next man up. We gotta go. We gotta go from the jump. If the boys playing desperate, this is where we show. This is where we play championship. We play together, trust each other, and let's go.
Playing for a ship.
Job listening. We had a moment or two there with about 7 minutes to go where we didn't play to our standard, right? We got to say, listen, it doesn't matter what the score is. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter how I'm playing. We're going to compete at that standard no matter what. And you do that, you're untouchable. I promise you that. I promise you. Okay? Very, very proud of you guys. Okay? Now, you're 1 win away, okay, from hanging another banner.
It's something we've experienced before last year, so I think, going forward, it's like we're on a mission to accomplish something special.
This is a moment. I love the guys. Like, this is what we asked for. At the beginning of the season, we put in the work. We did everything we had to, and not all games were pretty, but we got here, and it's tough to get here. And this moment, I love it for the guys. Like, they pushed us, like, the coaching staff, everybody down the line. Like, this is what we wanted, and we're not done yet.
And
And a very pleasant good evening to you, and welcome to the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana. It's March Madness Ohio Valley Conference style as the Morehead State Eagles engage SIU Edwardsville in quarterfinal round play of the league tournament. Minix driving to the lane, turns at the block, 4 to shoot, puts up the short one off the window and in. Morehead State up 2-0. Boy, that was Jordan to the offensive end, right side, Minix near corner, wide open. Thomas for the triple, bang it home. Boy. Lathan right wing open for 3. Yes, sir.
Super proud of you. All right, that was a tough one. All right, I know it got away there at the end a little bit, but you know, don't expect them all to be like that. We're gonna have to grind these things out. Okay, and like I told you guys, man, my motivation for this thing is I just want one more day with you. That's it. I just want one more day, and I'll say the same thing tomorrow. Coaching you guys is so unbelievably fun and rewarding. Okay, but we get one more day. We get one more day to be together. So let's make sure that we're true. Yeah. super proud of you guys, man. All right, we're down. You guys, you did what we've asked you to do from day one. You didn't look at the score. You didn't go palms up looking for excuses. You didn't look for the officials. Like, you just looked at each other and you found something that other teams don't have. All right? That doesn't happen overnight. It happens through a long, grinding, grueling process, okay, to get to moments like this right here. We're a championship team. Tomorrow we get the opportunity to go prove it, all right? So we're going to go do that. I'm just really, really proud of you guys, man. Your discipline won out. You never wavered from what we asked you to do, okay? All right? And you saw it work. I'm not saying I told you so. I got belief in you, okay? You guys are some tough dudes, man. You're some tough dudes. My goodness. All right, we're going to put this thing on right here, and I got Cliff Thomas going to do that.
That's just how we get it. Ugly.
Basketball really is kind of a way of life. In Morehead, there's not much else to do aside from the 94 feet and 2 hoops. So coming in and being a part of this basketball team and being around this staff has been really good for me and gives me something to work towards, aspire to, and what I like to do. And you know, I have a deep passion for this game, and been fortunate to be around this staff for, this will be my 3rd year, and excited to see where this team can go.
Got to do a really, really good job, push his catch out and gap him. We've got to be really good with our Lipscomb coverage, okay, so that we can blow everything up, okay? We're going to have to go in here and take what we want, fellas. You ain't looking for help from nobody else, okay? If you go in there, you get hit on the very first one, and you don't do your job and you don't finish it, don't look at me. I ain't saying a word tonight. We want this to be a physical game, so okay? Let's go have some fun. Let's go. Let's go do the outside. Everything together, man, all right? Love you dudes. Get on 3, 1, 2, 3. Together.
Step on the court, we meant business. Like, we had to take it to those teams because we knew we deserved to win, and we just had to prove to everybody like why we were there.
Hey, it starts and ends with defense. That's on us. We got to rebound. We got to be the boys. We the boys. You know what it is. Look at this game. 1, 2, 3. Go!
Feed off the energy of the crowd, and we've got a great community support here that's extremely consistent, that's always going to give us a good environment. But when you combine the pep band being back this year, and then you also throw in the student engagement that was very consistent in January and February, it takes it to another level.
I'll say this, and I wholeheartedly believe it, it's the best team I've been a part of in my 28 years associated with Morehead State basketball. Now, I can't speak before that because I wasn't here naturally, but in my 28 years, it was the best team. Best defensive team I've seen. I think they gave up 60 points a game, 62 points a game, but it was the best collection of guys I've never seen. It's awesome, awesome. This year has meant everything to me.
Winning is what the outside world sees, and obviously, hanging banners and all of those things are difficult. They're not done, very often, and so that's special in its own right. But to see this team overcome so much adversity individually and collectively throughout the year, and just the story of our season of how we had multiple injuries. We had guys go down on a week-to-week basis. We had players go down with season-ending injuries. And just to see everybody really just continue to come closer together through that adversity and have, individual players step up in the absence of their teammates just speaks so much to the character of each individual guy and then the collective, the collective character of this group.
That was their mission when they came here. And it's kind of unique because they had a lot of new players the last couple of years with the transfer portal and everything, but they really got in there and each had roles to do, and they knew what their roles were. And it was kind of a next man up mentality. Had a lot of injuries, but I think at the end of the day, they had a mission and they accomplished it.
It was a special team. We had height with a 7-footer. We had speed. We had all the qualities of a good team. It was just a matter of coming together as a team to be a success. And I think that the players sort of anticipated that they could be good. And as the season went on, I think their expectations were realized, and they had to feel good about themselves, realizing that they had come all this way.
All the way down to my car, the mats in my car. I think the other day, me and my wife was going through my clothes. I think I've got 250 pieces of clothing, MSU, 52 hats, I believe is what the last count was, and 47 pairs of shoes. Everything about me is about Morehead State.
Throughout my college career, I haven't won any. I haven't made it far at Morehead. I haven't, so, and I just wanted to win, I just wanted to find an organization, a university that wins, and I got with a great staff, great group of guys that that kind of knows the formula to winning. So like guys like Drew Thelwell, Jake Wood, they were winners. So got with a great group of guys. My brothers, man, I miss them.
Just when you think this guy is zoned out, he goes and does something like that. Good job. Hey, listen, let's get out of here quickly, okay? I know you guys want to see your families, okay? Everybody's back at the hotel waiting on us, okay? Wow. Yes, you're exactly right. Enjoy it with this one. Wow. Everybody got that? Okay? I don't want to take up any more of your time tonight. This is the last time I'm going to meet with you until we get on the bus at
10 a.m.
10 a.m. The bus leaves at 10.
You're staying up, y'all.
Oh,
Woke up this morning, now watch me step. The week was murder, I'm gonna get rid of the stress. I'm feeling lighter, I'm finally feeling like I can breathe. The night is calling, tension, gonna blow in the breeze. We're rolling what's up. Just wanna party, ain't nobody looking for love. The music's popping, this beat has got me feeling